Hey guys, in this video, we're going to talk about the VWAP indicator. Now, if you spent any time on like stock twits or anything like that, you'll see people always constantly talking about VWAP or VWAP, however you want to say it. And this is a very, very popular indicator, and it's an intraday indicator. So you can't really use this throughout a long period of time. So when you open up your chart, you can't open up a daily chart and then look at the VWAP over the past however many days. It doesn't work like that because the VWAP is going to be restarted every single day. Well, it's going to look like a moving average on your chart, but moving averages take the closing price of a certain period, a number of days or number of trading sessions, and it adds them all together, then divides them by the number of days. And you can kind of, you're looking backwards to kind of create different supports and resistances off that moving average and kind of going from there. Whereas VWAP, it's very much intraday and it's going to show you immediately what's happening in that day, and you can't really use it looking forward or looking back. It's just kind of made for specifically intraday, and it's very, very much momentum and trend oriented. So what does VWAP stand for? Well, it's going to stand for the volume weighted average price. All right. And how that is created? It is going to be the price multiplied by the number of shares traded, and then you divide that by the total of shares traded. So whereas the moving average is going to take multiple periods or sessions, what it depends on what chart you're looking at, but it's going to take multiple of the previous sessions or candles, add them together and divide it. Whereas the VWAP, it is going to be by the price of the shares, the total shares traded, and divide that by the total shares traded. And what it does is that it gives you more of a short term, very, very trend momentum oriented indicator. And how you would trade this is that you always want to kind of buy when it crosses over the VWAP, and then you would like to sell underneath. So you can see right here on this 15-minute chart today, you have a lot of momentum here to the downside, right? So you can see that the VWAP went down as well, but you had a large diversion here, or a divergence in between the actual price of the stock and that VWAP. You can see it kind of smoothed this out, while the stock was actually very volatile, heading straight down. You can see that the price of Kroger in here recovered, and then that VWAP became resistance. And then once we broke above that, then we started working our way higher. And then again, once we got too far diverged, then it slowly brought back down, and then we ended up down below it on the day. So a lot of big guys use this, or they use like 5-minute charts, 1-minute charts. This is the 15 that we're using right now. Um, and a lot of the big guys use this because they want to see how much their big buys or sells are actually moving the stock at that moment, right? So they never want to buy too far above the VWAP. They never want to sell too far below it, etc. They always just kind of want to watch that so they can see exactly at that time. Oh gosh, you know what I mean? I don't want to be in here manipulating this stock or anything. I kind of want to take it easy a little bit, and it's just a very, very indicator that is very, very much based on momentum and trends, and can kind of give you a heads up of what is going to happen. And you're looking for divergences in crossovers, kind of like moving averages. But again, this is very much an intraday right at that moment, whereas moving averages kind of smooth out over time. Um, yeah, that is the VWAP, and that's kind of how you use that. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out and see if you can use this in your trading on some lower time frame charts in here going forward this week. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to check us out on our social media. We have attached the links to our socials in the description, and we also have a trading service if you're interested. There's more information in the description below.